Welcome back to 13 Cares. If you're just joining us, I'm speaking this morning with Saul Serna, and he is the owner, creator of Business for Life, and has just written a new book called Just Be. And we started to speak a little bit about it, but I wanted to go a little bit more in depth about the message and the characters. So talk about the two B's.
The two B's, okay. Papi is the Hispanic bee, and Honey is the American bee. So Papi, brown eye, brown hair, and Honey, blue eye, blonde hair. They meet. Papi comes from another country, Latin country, to America, meet with Honey, and they become best friends. And they realize that they're better together than either of them can be by themselves. They have differences, they celebrate their similarities, but overall they learn that just by being, they can enjoy, the differences. The reason that I chose to have bees is because a lot of people are afraid of little bees. And little bees produce honey. Honey is sweet. Honey is also never spoils. And if it wasn't for bees, we didn't have 80% of our food chain. So
a lot of thought went into that.
Yeah, overall it's like, and bees, according to the physics studies, they're not supposed to fly because the body is too heavy for the little wings. But nobody has told them. So they fly.
So they fly.
Exactly. So it's like children, as long as you don't tell them don't do this, don't do that, they'll do it, and they'll grow with it.
So some of the messages that you're teaching in this book start with be grateful.
Be grateful.
And there's a little, there's a little drawing to go with each one, which is so cute, that kind of show what it looks like to be grateful.
Exactly.
And then it goes to be myself. And so that you're not trying to be what someone is telling you you're supposed to be.
Exactly. Just be yourself, look in the mirror, and see how great that is.
Be positive. Don't get caught up in maybe all the negatives that are going on.
Exactly.
Which can be easy sometimes, if you're in a stressful situation and children don't know how to understand stress or deal with it.
It's too much pressure, yes.
Be prepared. Now, you said this is not necessarily always sit down and, do your homework, but be prepared ahead of time.
Exactly. But I encourage children is to be prepared to learn. Be prepared to have fun. So therefore, they actually look forward to doing homework instead of being forced to do homework. Yes.
Be happy.
Oh, yeah.
One of your wife's favorites, you said?
This is her favorite. I have so many wrinkles. I'm always laughing about everything. So it's like, why can you be so happy? What's the option?
Be patient.
Yeah.
That's a good one to teach children. Because they always want to know when the next thing is going to happen and why isn't it happening now.
Exactly. Be patient is a great one.
And then it goes to be healthy. And that's an important one right now.
Very important right now because in this one, for example, the children begin to like broccoli and fruits and vegetables and to get some rest. I think with the amount of games and stuff, children still need to sleep. And they're getting less sleep because of the amount of distractions that are there. So.
Well, it's led to some disturbing numbers in our population as we all grow.
Yeah.
And it's just we're all getting bigger and bigger because we're not going back to those basics.
Exactly. Just water, rest, and good food.
Be creative.
Yeah, this is.
You really have to teach children that, or sometimes are they taught to kind of put that imagination?
Well,
aside?
I think being creative is being creative to start something and finish it.
Okay.
Instead of having so many things going around and that. And the other thing is to don't be afraid to create. Don't be afraid to take a toy and see how it works. It's okay.
Or to share your idea. Maybe you have a new idea. Don't be afraid to speak up. Be on time. You said that one's your favorite.
That's my favorite. It's, it's only so many hours that might as well show up early so you can relax.
There you go.
For everything, yes.
Be consistent.
Very important, I think, because of the amount of options that we have. This is very important.
And be coachable, which is an important one in this book because that's the whole idea, right?
Yes, listen, exactly, yes.
And then a good example. And
that's the last one.
So this book has now been, you've been working with the school district in New York.
Yes.
And that's pretty big.
Very big, yes.
And they want to put it in all their schools.
Right.
So what's your future goals then when it comes to this book?
Well, the book has been designed so all children, Hispanic children, have it, and of course American children, and all children in Latin America. We will probably have the book in different languages as well, a combination of two. I look at this as integrating this into the school systems, like in third grade, that we integrate coaching for children.
Right.
Which is different than just teaching. And we want to take money that we make from these books to put them back into the schools to create diversity coaching programs. And we will fund the programs, we will pay the coaches, and go around the schools and really integrate children to understand diversity and celebrate it. So that's the main purpose of the book, is to teach children how to embrace diversity. So we will fund school programs.
Well, that's neat. Do you wish that you would have had something like this?
Oh, absolutely. But I think I had a great mom and dad that understood that, and I'm the, you know, I'm so grateful because here in America I also have Kay and Ross, my mom and dad, my American parents. So I have a set of Colombian parents and a set of American parents. That is great.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with
that.
that.
Yeah, so I got my coaches.
Well, it's neat that this idea that, you know, that you came back to Rockford, you created this idea here, and boy, is it really growing.
Right.
I'll be anxious to watch it.
But we're looking forward to get together with the schools here in Rockford, and because this is my hometown, I want Rockford to be the first city where we pilot a true diversity program for children.
Well, that's really
So
neat.
we'll do it here
Well,
first.
parents individually, you know, they don't have to wait for that process to happen because they can get your book by going online.
They
And
can
it's
go now.
poppyandhoney.com.
Yeah, Papi is P-A-P-I, and honey.com. They can also go to godlatin.com,
Okay.
or they can go to amazon.com.
Whatever they're comfortable with, and
Yes.
they can just order a copy of the book. And what's it running right now?
$24.95.
$24.95.
Yes. Or they can stop by my office, and we autograph all the books for the people in Rockford.
Well, that's neat. Where's your office located?
The Century 21 building at 7210 East State.
7210 East State Street. Again, poppyandhoney.com, and we'll put that back up again for you after the break. We'll be right back. Well, that does it for this edition of 13 Cares. I again want to thank my guest, Saul Serna, from Business for Life. Here's the website one more time for you if you didn't get a chance to write it down, poppyandhoney.com, P-A-P-I and honey.com. You can go there. You can learn about the book. If you're not ready yet, you didn't learn enough, you can buy it online. You can also go to amazon.com, and you said, what, Saul? Got Latin?
Godlatin.com.
Gotlatin.com. You can also go to, you can stop by his office at Century 21 Country North on East State Street if you would like to do that in person. You're not comfortable with the internet. Either way, this is targeted to children 6 to 12, you said, Saul, and it doesn't matter if they speak Spanish or not. I think that it's probably a good lesson for both children. Thanks again for watching today. Have a great day. See you next Sunday.